Hey guys, how are you? I wanted to just get on today and briefly talk a little bit about hydrating. Whenever you have a very busy work day and you are like sweating a lot, if you're outside and you are just, you're hot, you're sweaty, especially if you're on your feet a lot, and maybe you're not drinking enough water or drinking enough in general because, you're busy, right? That's the kind of day I had yesterday, working and doing a lot, and I always feel it the next day. I feel like I feel it the next day. And I, have learned from from past times or whatever, I've learned that basically I need to be rehydrated, okay? Also, if you are somebody who, maybe you drink too much, or in general, you suffer from muscle cramps, muscle spasms, like, what do you call them, Charlie horses, like in your leg or whatever. Or if you like, my second husband, he suffered a lot from having muscle cramps, and he worked a lot outside and he sweat a lot. So you just need extra hydration. But what it is, it's not just water. You might think that just drinking water is going to rehydrate you. Actually, that's not true. Water needs the electrolytes to be able to do its job, okay? Water needs, specifically inside of the water or whatever liquid you're drinking, it needs to have, the electrolytes that it needs to have is potassium and magnesium in particular, and there's a few others, okay? Now, if you're, I don't want to, go into like a lot of talk, because I've done a lot of research on this, but I'm not a doctor or anything, and I'm not giving you out advice, but I'm telling you what works for me and what has worked for my friends and family, and what I'm telling you is my opinion that you may need, okay? Electrolytes are like little workhorses, okay, inside of the water that take the vitamins on its back, right, and carries it and walks it to all of your organs and everything that is dehydrated, every muscle, whatever that needs hydration, right? So if you just drink plain water and it's like distilled water, there's no electrolytes in it, it's not going to do you any good, okay? You're just going to pee a lot, okay? If you are in a bind and you don't have any electrolytes or anything like that, but you need to drink and you can tell you're dehydrated, I would actually tell you to put some salt, okay? Now, table salt, if you are high blood pressure or at risk of high blood pressure, then definitely don't do table salt, and I would prefer you to get coconut water, okay? If you can get your hands on some coconut water, if you can get your hands on some body armor, which is basically coconut water, okay, or just plain coconut water, you're going to replenish your body very fast, full of electrolytes and potassium, specifically magnesium, everything that you need. Now, this particular salt that I'm showing you, this is not table salt. You see it says Celtic salt. Celtic salt is, to me, it is one step up from even pink Himalayan salt. It's full of trace minerals and all your potassiums and magnesiums and all the different minerals that you need. It comes straight from the sea, but it's actually very healthy for you, and it's actually been noted to actually reduce blood pressure. Okay, actually, we all need salt in our body. So one of the worst things that you could do is take away salt, okay? Because we actually need salt. God actually created us to need salt. Like, if back in Bible times and stuff, there was no refrigerator, right? So what did they put their meat and stuff in? They salted everything. Everything was salted. So people were eating way more salt back then, and they didn't have a high blood pressure, okay? So it's because, though, it was real salt, okay? Real salt. Not table salt that has been through a chemical process. Not that salt. That's not the salt that I'm talking about, okay? In any case, when I am dehydrated and I have had a long day, a long night or whatever, working and stuff, and I can just feel it and tell in my body that I am needing some hydration, I will usually get me some body armor, okay? And I will do like the works, okay? Yeah. I will do like, I will add extra. But this does have potassium, and let me see how much it has. Okay, now I'm going to read it. It says natural flavors and sweeteners, coconut water, electrolytes, it's potassium. It has 668. Well, this particular one has I think other ones have more. 668 milligrams of potassium, and it says total blend is 790. So anyway, there's antioxidants. This one has vitamins and stuff like that. So anyway, this is really, really good if you've never had it before. I think it is sweetened with stevia. I can't remember. But in any case, I will. This is one of my other favorite hydrators. It's I don't break out from it, and it works really fast. This is my favorite flavor, is the watermelon flavor. To me, this watermelon flavor tastes like a Jolly Rancher. I mean, it's so good, but it's all natural. I don't break out, y'all. I'm allergic to everything, so you know that if I don't break out from it, likely you're gonna be fine, okay? Because I'm allergic to everything, and everybody that knows me knows that, and I've been this way for a long time. And so I can't do any artificial, like I can't do dyes, I can't do any colors, stuff like that, okay? So, and I can't even just do plain, like Gatorade and stuff like that. Bothers me. It bothers me. I can't do that either. So I have to stick with the more natural things. But anyway, this, I will pour some literally right in here. Okay, maybe not the whole thing, you know, because, but I like mixed flavors that you want or whatever, right? But I actually like these two flavors together. And I will drink this down within an hour, okay? And I will feel rehydrated. Now, I'm going to show you guys something else that I want to talk about for hydrating quickly. This is, I'm sure you've seen it, okay? Bragg's. It's apple cider vinegar, but you see the stuff that's floating in it? That's very healthy for you. That stuff is the good stuff. If you buy apple cider vinegar and you don't have any, it's called the mother. That stuff is called the mother. If you don't see stuff floating in it, then it's not organic, it's not natural. And it's not gonna do as good for you, okay? This is full of potassium. It has, well, it doesn't say the potassium content in here, but I think I have read that it is full of like, I think it is like, I know it's over 900 milligrams of potassium. It's full of potassium, okay? If you are also suffering from muscle cramps, or you're just dehydrated or whatever, this is another very good thing. I always keep it in the car. This is very good for you to take a shot. You can put it in whatever you want. You can put it in juice. You can put it in whatever you want. What I suggest that you put it in, for me, this is what I do, because I don't necessarily love this flavor, at least not to drink it. On top of the fact that this hurts my stomach if I just take a shot, or even if I mix it with water and take a shot, it hurts my stomach. I have a weaker stomach, and I can't take any harsh type of vinegars, okay, or anything acidy. Anyway, I'll put it in lemonade. Now this lemonade isn't really bad with sugar. You know, it's from Walmart, but you can get the one from Publix is good, the one from Kroger is good. You know, this one it's not that bad on sugar. In any case, what I do is, okay, I take this right here, and I will put this in a gallon, an empty gallon that I have at home, right? Which was going to make the gallon only about halfway filled. And then I will take 2 tablespoons, or like one or two capfuls of this, and dump it in there, and then add rest water, okay? And that'll be a whole gallon. And then what I use to sweeten it, if I want to sweeten it a little bit more, or if you're going to just do a shot of that and put it in something like this or whatever, you can do that too. These are 2 sweeteners that I recommend. This is stevia. Stevia is healthy for to keep your blood sugars stable. This is healthy. It's not going to hurt you if you're diabetic. Stevia is good. Now, this is the Splenda blend. I do not recommend plain regular Splenda. Splenda is bad for you. It has aspartame in it, and if you're pregnant or whatever, it's not good. It actually is one of the number 1 leading causes of autism. I learned this from many years ago from my own experience, switching over from, I used to drink regular Coca-Cola, and anyway, when I had my second son, I needed caffeine, whereas with my first son I didn't need any caffeine. And with my second son, I needed caffeine. And instead of drinking regular Coca-Cola, I thought I was doing a good thing by switching over to Diet Coke, which has like a aspartame, like a Splenda-like thing in it. And it is not good. It can cause a lot of neurological damage. Okay, even in utero. So you want to be very careful. You know, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but pretty much if you're my friend or if I know of you, or if I see Splenda in your house, I'm gonna freak out. Okay, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, get that stuff out of here. It's terrible. It's bad for you. But the brand Splenda has come up with stevia, or they've come up with other things in their brand, right? And this one is monk fruit. Both of these are okay because this one is from monk fruit sweetener, which is healthier for you as well. It actually tastes really good. Splenda, which is okay, you can get you can get stevia in many different forms. You can get it at the health food store. You can get it in its raw herbal form, okay? You can get it liquid like this. You can get it powdered or whatever, and a lot of brands, a lot of other companies have it. Splenda just finally got on the bandwagon when people stopped using them as much, and when other countries banned them because of the aspartame, they finally started coming up with other products to sell, okay? The yellow one is the one that I don't recommend. The yellow and pink Splenda, okay? It's in those colors, yellow and pink. That's a no-go. These are natural though, these are okay, and a lot of times I get these free at Publix because when they go on BOGO, a lot of times they'll go on BOGO at Publix, and they're like, I think this thing is like $4 or $6, I can't remember. It's even if let's just say this $6, and if it goes on BOGO, you get buy one get one free. If they're $6, right, a piece, that makes these both $3 each, and there's usually a $4 coupon in the app. So, which means you can buy both of these for $6, right? And if you use the $4 coupon, it's $1 each. Or if you buy one, the coupon is on one. It's usually always $4 off of one, right? So you can just buy one completely free and get a little bit of a credit, okay? I love the coupon, so you know. Anyway, I go crazy. I'll use all my accounts whenever I do that, okay? So anyway, I will use this to sweeten up when I make my big gallon, okay? That is something I'll keep in the refrigerator for to drink on, the whole family. And I've always done this. I've done this for years and years and years and years and years. But it will help to replace the electrolytes, and it will also help if you're muscle cramping. Now, if you are having a muscle cramp, right away, one of the first things you want to do is just go ahead and take a shot of this in a drink and just try to down it, okay, as quickly and easily as possible, because it's going to help stop that cramp, okay? But if you're not, you're just trying to keep hydrated, or you just want to, in general, a healthier drink. Now, you don't have to mix it with lemonade. You don't have to mix it with anything. You can just do this plain with water, okay, and use sweetener if you want, or whatever, however you like it. The point is that you want to make sure you get the one with the mother, and this is how you can hydrate, okay? Now, I think that was about it. So, there's plenty of other types of powders out there. This is just one of my favorite. This one is the IV, liquid IV hydration, but I like the watermelon flavored. I like this one. I like the coconut flavor. I have one that's coconut. Okay, those are my two favorite flavors that I like the most, okay? But you can mix them with whatever you want. I love to mix them in something like this so I can get it down and get my hydration up, you know? I actually love the way this tastes. I love it. Anyway, it will help me to kind of feel, get back on balance and everything. And because I will get muscle cramps pretty easily if I'm not careful. So anyway, I just wanted to share this because I had a friend, every time he drank, he would get a muscle cramp in his toe. And every single time. And so I was always reminding him, take your apple cider vinegar shot, or do something like this, but usually just take your apple cider vinegar shot after you drink, or at least within the next morning, so that you don't wake up in the middle of the night or having your toe giving you all this pain with muscle cramp, okay? So anyway, this has been enough time. This is 15 minutes or whatever, but I wanted to just kind of go over some of that with you. You need to have your electrolytes in your water somehow, some way, however you get it, whether it's through powder or through real salt or apple cider vinegar. You want to bring up your potassium, but also your higher potassium levels, the better your, if you have issues with blood pressure or whatnot, you need to help bring your blood pressure down low. Potassium will help to bring your blood pressure down low as well. So anyway, that's it for today. Bye.